This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. Whether you're packing for a vacation or dressing for a wedding, Nordstrom has head-to-toe looks for wherever summer takes you. From swimwear and bold color to romantic florals and dresses that make an entrance, find the right style for every unforgettable moment. Shop new arrivals from brands you love like Farm Rio, Free People, Vince, Wait, and Stod. Plus free shipping and returns and styling help whenever you need it make it all so easy. Shop now in stores at Nordstrom.com or download the Nordstrom app.
Girl, winter is so last season. And now spring's got you looking at pictures of tank tops with hungry eyes. Your algorithm is feeding you cutoffs. You're thirsty for the sun on your shoulders. That perfect hang on the patio sundress. Those sandals you can wear all day and all night. And you've had enough of shopping from your couch. Done hoping it looks anything like the picture when you tear open that envelope? It's time for a little in-person spring treat. It's time for a trip to Ross. Work your magic.
At first, I didn't think it was real. I woke up to this blinding light, and I was transported to another place. Pluto TV! Then I heard a voice.
Come with me if you want to live.
There were thousands of movies and shows, and they were all free.
The truth is ours.
It's just so beautiful.
On Pluto TV, free streaming of Terminator 2, Fringe, Arrow, The 100, and The X-Files may cause excitement, loss of sleep, and sudden belief in extraterrestrials. No credit cards or alien encounters necessary. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Welcome to the Virgin Diet Lifestyle Show with your host, celebrity nutrition and fitness expert and New York Times bestselling author, JJ Virgin.
I travel a lot, and I've been to a lot of gyms across the country. No matter where I am, it's always the same. The fit, lean people are in the weight room or doing short sprints on the cardio equipment. And the people who are struggling with their weight, they're slogging it away on the treadmill or the elliptical machine. Now, I like to say success leaves clues, and clearly this is the case with exercise. The biggest urban legend out there is that to lose weight, you need to do loads of cardio. In fact, the opposite is true. If you're doing a lot of cardio training, spending hours each week on the bike, treadmill, or elliptical machine, you're making yourself worse, not better, besides just wasting time. And this is because all of that cardio exercise raises stress hormones. And when you raise stress hormones, it makes you store more fat around your middle. Also, it's very stressful. You breathe a lot, you create more oxidative stress. This ages you like crazy. Plus, it makes you hungrier. And you know what I'm talking about there. It lowers your immune system. It lowers testosterone, which can affect not just your libido, but also your ability to put on muscle, and it can also burn up the muscle you have. And worst of all, it does the opposite of the very reason you're doing this. It makes you better at storing fat. Yep. Now let's face it. Why don't people work out? Well, they don't work out because it takes too much time. And it takes too much time because we're doing too much cardio. So I'm going to show you how to work out, get it all in just minutes a day with much better results. But first of all, I want you to know that yes, we should be moving more. You should really be moving 60 minutes a day, but that means that every single thing counts. That means that the walk to the grocery store, walking your dog, taking in the groceries, all that kind of stuff all counts. So you want to use a tracking device, but that does not count as exercise, especially it doesn't count as burst training. For it to count as burst training, you have to get hot, sweaty, it should hurt a little bit. So if you want to boost your metabolism, slow down the aging process, release some feel-good endorphins quickly, and blast the fat, you got to burst train. Plus, burst training helps you handle sugar better and become more insulin sensitive. That means your body can hear the message of insulin better, so you don't have to produce as much. These are huge pluses for the Sugar Impact Diet, which is why it's part of my Core 4 training program and the Sugar Solution online program. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how you do burst training.
Plan B is a backup birth control option that's there for you when things don't go according to plan. It specifically works after unprotected sex and before pregnancy occurs by temporarily delaying ovulation. Plan B is available nationwide at all major retailers and through delivery apps like DoorDash. No ID, prescription, or age requirement. It's the #1 OBGYN recommended brand of emergency contraception, and it won't impact your future fertility. That's freedom to be. Use as directed.
First off, a burst should be 30 to 60 seconds. And really important here, don't pace yourself. You should be going all out. So I don't want you to go, okay, I gotta be able to make it through to 60. The sooner that you have to quit, the better, which is what all out means, right? You shouldn't be able to keep going after the 60 seconds. And that's important because I've had people tell me, you know what, JJ, I've been doing burst training. I'm getting so much stronger, because one of the things you find with burst training is that as you do it, you're like, wow, I'm stronger at everything in life. So I've been going longer. No. Never go longer. Just keep going harder. You want to do full body movements when you burst. Those are things like stair climbing, step ups, cycling, swimming, calisthenics, running, jumping jacks, jump rope, which, by the way, have you jump rope lately? Because I got to tell you, jumping rope, even jumping rope, pretend jumping rope, like you don't really have the jump rope, but you have the jump rope. You know what I'm talking about? It's like air. I guess it's kind of like air guitar. It's air jump rope. Hard, unbelievably hard, which is great because that means that you can do this anywhere. In fact, when I travel, I will do all of this either in my hotel room or running the stairs, because quite often I'll get to a hotel and either the fitness room is mobbed or it's closed or I don't have time to make that all happen. So you're doing 30 to 60 seconds, all out bursting, full body movement, and then after you do that 30 to 60 seconds, you're going to actively recover for twice as long. Now, what do I mean by active recovery? Let's say that you are running up the stairs. Active recovery would be walking back down the stairs, because what you want to do is you want to keep moving but really low intensity during your active recovery, because the lactic acid that you produce during the high points, you actually buffer back down and use as fuel during the low points, so it helps you recover faster. Also, one of the biggest indicators of how fit you are is how fast you go from all out to recovered. And this is training your body on how to recover faster, and also training your sympathetic nervous system to handle stress better. And you know what? When it comes down to it, it's all about better stress tolerance. How do we handle stress better? And burst training is a great way to do this. So you've got your 30 to 60 second bursts, all the different ways to do it. You're going to actively recover. It could be as simple as just stepping in place. And you're going to do this to accumulate 4 to 12 minutes of total bursting. Now, 12 is excessive. You need to be like an elite athlete to do that. So if someone tells me I did 12 minutes of burst training, I know that they either didn't do it hard enough or they're like an extreme athlete, because I very rarely do that. I do 4 to 8 total minutes of bursting. And remember, you're going to warm up at the beginning and cool down at the end. That means now that your workout is somewhere in the 15 to 30 minute range as opposed to this hour. And I got to tell you, you're going to notice this impact in every other thing that you do in your life. It's going to make everything else easier for you. But I'll tell you, seeing is believing. So to see a video where I teach you how to burst train using my favorite burst training machine, the Exciser, text 58885 and enter JJ Burst 1. That's the number 1. Space your first name, space, and your email address. Again, you text to 58885 and enter JJ Burst 1, space, your first name, space, and your email address. In the Sugar Impact Diet, I help you clear up the confusion around sugar and take back the control that sugar has over your life. In just 2 weeks, you'll lose your sweet tooth and shrink your waistline. Why wait? Start those 2 weeks today.
Hey everyone, did you like this episode? Be sure to subscribe for the next one and tell a friend. If you like world-class training and cutting-edge information, visit thevirgindiet.com.